Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to Academy Baptist Church. Can we meet you, sir?
My name is YOMI OABC, also known as YOMI APALA.
What do you do, sir?
I am a musician, I am a performing artist, a recording artist, and a music producer.
Alright, sir. So we are very, very delighted to have you in our church, Academy Baptist Church. So how did you feel?
Truth be told, I felt so elated to be here today, and I am just so happy, so excited to share in the joy with the choir anniversary for this year. And I must say, I feel so much honored to be your guest.
So we know that it's not that after you were giving birth, you just started singing from birth, and something must have inspired you to do music. So what inspired you to do music?
Okay, thank you. The major thing that inspired me to do music is the fact that as I was trying to grow up, I saw it that I am talented. I have the talent. Then I have to sit down and see how to give back the talent to the one who gave me. That's Jesus. And that's why I decided to do gospel music. And although I had a lot of issues trying to figure out if I still really want to do this, because due to my profession, I'm a trained engineer, and it's trying to interfere with the music. But at the end of the day, you have to come to a point that I decided that no, I have to just follow this path. That this is what I was born to do. So I believe that music is my life assignment. I grew up in Ogumosho. I went to one Royal Kids Nursery and Primary School. From there, I went to J-School College. It's one of the best secondary schools in this town then. And after then, I proceeded to Ladoke, Akitola University of Technology, LAUTECH, Ogumosho, where I studied civil engineering. And after then, I graduated from LAUTECH 2014, and after then I went for my NYC at Abia State, the Abia State Umaya. Then after the youth service, after a few years, I went for my master's degree in structural engineering at the University of Ibadan. So, and a few years later, I got registered as a civil engineer, and I practiced for a while. And presently now, I'm still practicing on a part-time basis on my own. But I am glad because being a civil engineer, I've come to discover that my own engineering that God has called me for is in music. So, and that is much more important than what I was trained to do. So I believe that what I was born to do is much more important than what I was trained to do. And so here we are. The story is still being written.
Maybe I also use civil engineering and start doing it. I was a civil engineer. Why Apala?
Well, thank you. The reason why I chose Apala is this. When I wanted to start music, then I started from church music. I started from all this playing the church music. I used to be a full-time member of Baptist church. I grew up in a Baptist setting, so I got familiar with the music there, and I trained myself in Baptist church. But it got to a point when I want to choose the kind of niche I would go into, like the style of music I want to do. I just have to start down that day, and I was like, we have so many people into all this type of music. I am a guitarist, so I know much about different style of music. In fact, I have once been a guitarist for a lot of music bands, highlife bands. Talk of highlife, I've played for highlife musicians, juju musicians, Fuji musicians, A-list Fuji artists. But I was like, this style of music, the indigenous music, people don't really relate much with it. Okay, what's the reason? Then I sat down, I made some research. I see that, indigenous music because it is a little bit affiliated with culture. Being Christians, people always want to shy away from it. Let's talk about Apala music. Apala music originated from the Muslim setting. Apala origin is that when people are doing the holy month of Ramadan, they use the Apala music to wake them up for Sari. But because people are now Christians, they don't want to do all those kind of music again. You can't find them playing ayo and taking palm wine, dancing and vibing to Apala music. But they still love all those vibes. They still love it very well. So I was now like, how can we bring all these things back to the modern world? How can we rebrand it? How can we bring it back to church? And we don't really see much people doing it. But deep down, we have so many people in church who still love all these vibes. They miss it. So this is what inspired me to recreate my own style of music. And that's why I brought this style of music back to church. And that's why I rebranded the Apala music. I call my style of music Afro-Indigenous. It's a blend of African music and indigenous music, using majorly Apala genre. So this is what prepared and instigated the genre of music that I sing.
That was powerful. So we know that we've heard your voice in the church. So can I just do 1 minute of let us feel you?
Okay.
And also, when you finish, just advise the upcoming artists or people that have interest in maybe this niche of your music.
Thank you. Ṣèbolúwa ló ń tẹ bọ́tì yẹn lójoojúmọ́, kò sí ohun tí mo ní o, bí kò ṣe látọ̀dọ̀ Olúwa. Mo béèrè búrẹ́dì, ó fún mi ní bẹ́kìrì. Mo béèrè pure water, ó gbé bọ́ọ̀lù fún mi. Oore t'Olúwa mi ṣe ìṣe banga. Thank you. So I just want to advise my generation, people of my kind, that the major assignment that we have in this life is just to return the gifts we have back to the one who gave us. So it's just like when you give a little child maybe a gift now, and you were like praying with the child, say, give it to me back, and the child is trying to play smart and say, no, I'm not giving it back to you. You will not want to give him more. So I just want to advise my generation that we should just stay with Jesus no matter what. Let us follow the process. It may not be so easy, we will not really look at it like this now, but I know that God is not unjust not to forget all our labor for him. So my major advice that I give people I give to people like me is just that we should stay focused with Jesus no matter what. No matter how enticing the world may look like, let us just stay focused and let's just stay with Jesus. Thank you.